Hello, it's Thomas Checkets. Welcome to day 30 of my 30-day challenge to upgrade my life. This has been a big achievement for me, not just because 30 days have gone by, but because I've created a video every single day for 30 days. That has been a big achievement for me. I've also developed the habit of cleaning up the kitchen. I've also worked on making sure that I brush my teeth more often. I've done better at exercising, having more frequent exercise and actually making sure I do it in the morning. It hasn't been perfect. I haven't been perfect in everything, but I have seen improvement in those areas. My wife was also talking to me today about how things go more smoothly when we have family time in the evening, especially when we read books. So we're going to try to make sure that we read our kids a bedtime story every night, because she says that seems to help the days go better when that happens. So some things to think about with our family. Our kitchen, our dining room have improved my body. I feel like I've leaned a little bit and have increased my muscle mass a little bit, so that's good. We haven't spent a lot of money on these particular items that we've talked about. Today I was crawling around up in our attic, getting it ready to put in insulation, which we've purchased to help insulate our house a little bit more. We spent nearly $1,000 on attic insulation stuff, and we're still working on getting that put in, but that should help lower our heating bills and stuff and cooling bills in the summertime with that attic insulation. So that's a improvement in our life in general, not necessarily towards these. We are looking forward to getting a new dishwasher this next week, and I'll probably do a video to recap some of those things, kind of give you a side-by-side comparison of all these different aspects of my life and how they've improved. So I'll put together a video on that next week, so that will be good. Look forward to that. Tonight my wife did help me with the kitchen dining room and cleaning that up. Tonight we had an activity with our congregation. We had a Christmas activity, a Christmas dinner, and the children did a nativity pageant, and my son actually sang a solo, so that was really cool. Really good for our family happiness, I felt. One of the things that my wife and I were discussing this evening was the importance of taking time for each other and taking time for the important things of planning and other things. And that's something I've been struggling with lately. I feel like my job takes away all of my time. And I was listening to another podcast that was talking about how, as a being of order, if you want to be somebody who has order in your life so that you can have happiness and more peace of mind, you need to make a plan and then stick with your plan and plan out your schedule every day. Plan out your schedule every week, plan out your schedule every month, plan out your schedule every year. So that's something my wife and I are going to try to do, is do a yearly planning, hopefully here in the next couple of weeks, and then do monthly planning, and then we usually do weekly plannings on Sunday nights. And then just making daily plans is also really important. I've come to realize that, work is going to be there no matter what, and I need to make my own schedule of what's going to work for me and make everything else work around it, because I've got things that I need to do. I have things that are important to me, that are important to my family, and we can't just let every little thing creep up and cause chaos in our schedule. My wife is important to me, my wife's schedule is important to me, but we've got to create a schedule together of how we can take time for each other, how we can meet each other's needs, and how we can actually have time together. With 5 kids, there's always an excuse of why we can't have time together. I mean, even to having 5 minutes to ourselves without one of our kids being in the room, or one of the kids interrupting us, is a tall order, it seems like. But I feel like if we make a plan and we stick with the plan and we train and we educate and we stick to our plan, then people will come to realize how important it is to us, and they'll have to respect that. Otherwise, we'll just get walked over all day long and just be by beings of chaos. So those are some thoughts for today. Thank you for those who have tuned in for the last 30 days. It has been a really good experience for me, being able to share with you some of the thoughts that I have, being able to share with you part of my life. It's made me a lot more vulnerable, but more open to sharing pieces of my life with other people. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this series of this 30-day challenge. Like I said, I'll put in a summary video, kind of doing a side-by-side on all the different aspects of my 30-day challenge. And I look forward to seeing you again. Thanks. Bye.